Hey, what's up, everybody? Arkham staying here. Haven't uploaded in a while. I've been homeless. This is what I do all day, every day. Been walking the streets of Albuquerque and lost a good group of 8. However, I did want to discuss. I did finish the Kingdom Hearts Dark Road finale. And though I was a little upset that I lost all my progress, I guess when they cleared the whole saving between Facebook thing, I don't know what the hell that was. What I do know, however, is that I lost all my progress, which sucked. But I believe there's a certain thing that you're supposed to go through in life, and you may not be ready for it, you may not like it. Like, I do not like being homeless. I don't like the fact that I'm walking around right now because I tried to kill myself, when really all I did was kill my ability to get a new vehicle of any shape or form. I am basically walking the streets of Albuquerque because I tried to run my vehicle into something else. I was down, I was weak, I was having the worst fucking time of my life. Excuse my language, but my dad got sick with Parkinson's and dementia. He doesn't even remember that I'm his son. That I'm the reason why he's called Dad. His family will not tell him that in 1997 he decided to take a break from the big corporate world and try to be a father. And he was my father. Only for a couple of years. And then something happened where he did something that pretty much showed he gave up on me. And for the next 15 years of my life, I was mad at him. He promised to be my dad. Because he promised when he adopted me from Adoptions Plus, he promised that he would be my father regardless of any shape or form of disappointment. Or I wasn't a bad kid, and there's so many demons I have to go through. But that gets me back to my main point of Kingdom Hearts Dark Road. Now, if you know me, you know I'm the biggest damn Kingdom Hearts fan in this state, at least. Could very well be in this country. I don't know. I'm not discounting my other brothers. In the Kingdom Hearts Dark Road saga, we as the player finished Union Cross thinking, okay, we fought in the ancient Keyblade War and we lost. And it was said that when the player gives their heart to the final piece of the life, it said that you can either spare your life and move on to help the Keyblade wielders of the future, or you can be selfish and become another piece of the darkness. And Kingdom Hearts right now, Kingdom Hearts Forever has been a very big piece of me. I was never accepted by anybody. I had to be somebody else in order to get somebody to bat an eye at me. I had to lie about everything in my life just so I could get some people to fucking notice me and see that I'm not just the outcast. I know it was a long time ago, but when my parents left me in the airport with the new guy who was supposed to be my dad, most people when they get adopted, they go through orphanariums. Not me. No, I got a special case. My mom introduced me to this new guy, told me he was going to be my dad, asked me what I thought about that, and didn't clearly tell me, look, you are going to be living with him if you like him. You're not going to see your grandparents for another 10 years. You're not even going to get to have your brother or your sister. And that was all I knew when I was growing up, because mom and dad were always working. I have such a story to tell that Kingdom Hearts helps me come to terms with it, because the one thing I have never ever been about is betraying what I felt in my heart. Now granted, yes, I did lose my ex-wife because my heart kept telling me she's not gonna ever be your wife. So I betrayed her and forced myself to deceive her so I could leave her heart alone. I felt like I was being swallowed in darkness. Then over the years, I let myself just become a martyr, because I was told, you grow up, you have a kid, and you teach that kid your legacy. What legacy did I have? I didn't even know who my real father was, for crying out loud. I thought I knew, but my mom actually wasn't very faithful according to some messages. And then for the guy who was supposed to be my dad to confirm it, it kicked me right in the head. And I was dead pretty much from life, from the age of 12 until about the age of 31. I was pretty much dead inside. Just did whatever people wanted me to do. I let people come into my house and take over my life, and then when I finally said no, I don't feel comfortable with this, I was the one thrown back into the darkness. I've conquered it so much, but yet I still sit here and I have too much humility to ask a friend for a ride. I shouldn't be in the hot sun, especially with my lymphedema. And if you don't know what that is, look it up, because it's really hard to explain. All I know is that I've got very many precious years left, hopefully. And I hope that before my time, I get to finish the saga of Kingdom Hearts. And I get to figure out, along with the rest of you, what exactly Nomura's message is to all of us. This may just be a fantasy, but really, can you say it's not? The message in Kingdom Hearts is simple. Right now, it's may your heart be your guiding key. Never ever turn your heart away when it's telling you the most obvious thing. And just always be true to yourself, no matter how bad of a past you have. Your friends will always be your power. And you will always reconnect with the light. I look at the light as God, good and evil. And I don't believe in a God that's angry with me because of the things I've done in my past. I've tried to impress people that aren't even around anymore, that think I am the scum of the earth because I told them that I wasn't going to be a pawn in the game anymore. But you know what? If I can go through life, if I can be on the streets for 3 months with lymphedema, and with all the crap that has happened to me, why can't any of you? It's gonna be okay. Just have to believe. Even if you have nothing to believe in, believe in your heart and play the game of life. And don't worry if you lose round 1 or round 3. It's always darkest before it's dawn. And never, ever, never betray your heart. Because even when you go, your body may wither, you may be rotting in the ground as food. I hope not. I hope the first thing I see when I pass on is my Keyblade, my door to the light, my everlasting glory. And even if that's not the case, I don't care. I just know that I'm trying to be as pure and as light as possible. Maybe one day I'll find that light that never fades, a shelter from the rain. This is Arkham Sane, signing off.